See, there are certain characteristic of a person, of a particular person, which decides that what kind of issues that person will get into. If I go too much into technical detail, you'll actually not understand anything. But let me tell you in a very, very simplistic manner. There are basically three things which I described: Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata problem happens below your hip in a very simplistic manner. Pitta between the hip and chest region, and above the chest region, Kapha problem. So if you are getting into cervical issues, if you are getting into any uh, issues related to balancing problem, it has a Kapha factor associated with it. The second thing is you are also getting lower back pain. Lower back pain can happen because of three different factors. One, if you are a Kapha person, your weight is a little more, then what will happen? The weight of your body actually comes onto your hip and you get into lower back problem. Now, this weight is also correlated with Vayu dosha. If you get into Vayu dosha, especially if you are in a rainy season which is rainy, then you'll see a lot of pain factors will increase in the body. So it is called as apana dosha. If you are constipated, your bowel movement is not proper, you'll see you'll get into lower back problem. If you do not have strength, females who get into menstrual cycle, they get into lower back problem because the downward moving energy is increasing and it has to be balanced with the upward moving energy, which is called as udana. If you don't have higher udana, then there will be depressive tendency, weakness, procrastination, lower back pain. Those things will happen. So what is the solution? Improve udana factor. That means upward moving energy. So we do special kumbhak for that. Now, apart from that, as I said, you get into Vayu dosha, you get into lower back problem. That means if you are constipated, relieve your constipation. If you are at the time of periods, that means you'll have to work upon yourself to enhance your energy, overall energy, so that when period comes, if you are doing kumbhak, you'll see the painful periods will subside. The painful period will not no more remain painful. So if you prepare your body, it can handle the special situation which happens. Apart from that, if you are a kapha person and you have cervical issues as well as lower back issue, just remember that you have weak metabolic heat. The ability to digest food is less because of low metabolic heat. So those kind of people will also get into acid reflux. Whenever they eat, acid reflux happens. The hunger factor, the hunger quotient is also very low because of weak metabolic heat. So if you improve your metabolic heat, which otherwise you can't do by taking any medicine. In fact, by taking medicine, you have come into weak metabolism. So it will not improve by chemical medication. How many of you will put diesel in a petrol vehicle? How many of you will put diesel in a petrol vehicle? Nobody? But your body was not designed for chemical consumption. How come you are putting chemicals inside your body? Hmm? We have even lost the common sense that we used to have. So don't think if WHO says something, it says right. Please understand, WHO is not an intelligent body. It's a concrete body. There is a building, nothing else. So you are more intelligent than WHO and any damn scientific community because your body knows how to survive and live. Nobody else can actually help you into that. So if you understand it through simplistic means, you will see that there are solutions to whatever problem you're facing. And if you think that there is a pill to every ill or illness, you have lost your common sense. Right? So kumbhak increases, improves metabolism. That's why if you do kumbhak, your hunger factor will improve You will be able to digest food that you earlier you were not able to. Your regenerative factor will improve. The detox factor will improve. And you'll see you'll come out of all these issues.